Well, hello. Welcome back. It's been a while, huh? Welcome back. Today we're gonna continue with Skyblock. Yeah, as you can see, I've already moved my inventory inside my house. Yes, everything is here. Everything. Yes, even the wandering trader, for some reason, he doesn't seem to care whether this is a private property or not. Anyway, yes, everything is here. I have my food stuff, which is, well, not that much. Yeah, wood products, stuff that I've done with wood, and it's kind of, just spare parts. I've already placed all these chests here for the different logs. Of course, most of them are, well, empty. I only have oak logs and spruce logs, of course. Saplings, farming. Here I have. I'm sorry. Could my metals? We already have 2 stacks of blocks of iron, which is awesome. To be honest, is awesome. The iron farm is actually working very well. Let me show you. So the only thing that was missing last time was placing the zombie and the chest. As you can see, we're doing quite well here. It's not the fastest because, well, of the space that I have up here. Yeah, I had to bring these walls up because the iron golems, they were climbing them. Now this dude, unfortunately, this seems to happen a lot, which is why it's not the fastest farm. They spawn and they are like kinda a little bit inside the blocks, and they get stuck there for a little while, but once they start walking, they just slide all the way down there where the lava is and die. Yeah. Could you please prove my point and move a little? Mr. Golem, could you please just prove my point for you two, please? Yes? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I know you're shy. Come on, just move a little. I'm over here. Come on, you can do it. Okay, he's feeling a little shy. Well, he doesn't want to help me prove my point, but I can assure you he can move, and once he does, he will start sliding down that way to his death. Yeah, good times, good times. I didn't need to worry about this wall though, because once they spawn, they hardly get stuck on these ones. They really don't. They either immediately start sliding that way, or they are stuck on this side or that side. But like I said, once they start moving, they just slide all the way to their death. There he goes. Goodbye. Goodbye. And now he's dying. And that is that. Oh, okay, that hurt. And well, here we have our zombie. That's YKW. I know it's not easy to see, but that's YKW, you know? It's you know who. Ta-ta. Anyway, so he's holding a piece of iron because he's telling the villagers that they must create iron golems. That's the way it works. If he doesn't have iron in his hand, of course that will not work. Anyway, also, one thing you may notice is that there are cats pretty much everywhere. Yeah, I don't know why exactly we have so many cats. I mean, sure, they spawn in villages, but honestly, I think it's a bit too much how many cats I have. Also, another thing is that I started placing cobblestone where there was none, and I finished a few platforms. There we have our army of cats. I have not got rid of this. I may never get rid of these stairs. I don't know. But we do have platforms there now. I'm not sure what I will do with them yet. One thing that I will do is that I will probably make a lava farm here. Yes, that's probably one thing I will do here on this side. I will probably place all the mechanisms for automatic farms down here and spawning, well, going all the way up. That's also one thing. I also placed a platform there because we will need it for today. Because today what I want to do is that I want to start building a trading hall for my villagers. Yep. So yeah, it'll be on this space, and we will have different floors going all the way up. Yes, we will have different tiers of villager trades going all the way up as if it were an apartment complex. That's what we're gonna do. Also, I kind of added here some of these trapdoors just to get a little bit of an easier time going in and out from this place. Because I always have trouble with these guys bloating in the entrance. Yeah. I also placed a stone bricks here on in this platform and removed my chests from here and moved them up there as well. I've got to admit that as I was doing this, I also changed my cobblestone generator. How did I get this lead? I did not have it before. Anyway, so yeah, I changed my cobblestone generator. Yes, I have it like this so that I may do it a little bit faster, as you can see. Now this is a lot, this is by miles faster. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I got pretty much all of this stone for this stuff. But as I was doing this, silly me was not careful enough, and lava actually fell down to where these guys are. We had like 4 more of these guys down here, but they unfortunately died. Yeah, lava. It does weird stuff to living beings. You know, it kills them. It's nighttime. Gotta rest. Let's get all this stuff. I'm gonna place it on the chests later. Can you please move? Thank you. All right, that's that. Now, I have already talked to this wandering trader, but he does not have what I want. The only thing that he had was the small drip leaf that is already locked because I have already bought 5 of them. Well, 10 of them. But well, I was expecting I was expecting him to have either bamboo or moss blocks, but he did not. He's not cool. Anyway, maybe the next time. Cha-cha-chum. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. The cobblestone generator, a few more platforms, and completing the iron farm. I think that's pretty much everything I did. Yep. Seems like it. Cha-cha-chum. Oh yeah. Let's put this back in the chests, and then we can start building. Let's get this as well. Oh, it always scares me. Gunpowder and string, gunpowder, bones and arrows, bones, and rotten flesh. Rotten flesh. There we go. Alright, we're going to need cobblestone we already have. Metals, no, we don't need metals. Alright, stone. We do need stone. How much exactly? I don't know. Let's take that much. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Maybe you notice it is no longer here, but my sheep, I don't know what happened to it. I just came back from doing some mining, as you can see, and well, I just happened to have found raw mutton and white wool here in this exact place. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it happened. I mean, by all means, that sheep should have been safe. And as far as I know, they do not need to eat grass to survive, because what kind of living thing needs food to survive? That's just nonsense. Anyway, so it died. So we're back on square one regarding animals. But I don't know. Hopefully we may get more sheep in the future. Let me put this farming and ranching. Let's put that there. Food stuff. Let's put that there. There we go. Perfect. We also need some logs. Let's take this and this and this and this and this and this. Why not? Yep, that should be enough to get us started. Let's go back downstairs. Alright. Also, I probably need to make more torches just in case. Let's get one more. Yeah. Nice round number. There we go. Perfect. That should be enough. I don't want this lead, but I also don't want to... Yikes. Okay. Let me go back up and store this lead. Oh, shit. I hate it. I hate it. Forgetting these kind of little details. Unsorted. There we go. Why don't you have moss blocks? Okay, now we go back down. Do I have everything I want? I am not sure. I will probably need more stone. Just to make stone bricks. Anyway, I was thinking that each tier of the apartment complex may have housing for 16 villagers at a time. Yes, you know, like we start, okay, that's a start. This will be a wall, a double wall between that side and this side. Let's take this away, take this out. 1, 2, 3, I believe that's... Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I should have space 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The fourth one being a trade block. I'm just gonna put that as a reference there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a trade block, and we have... I miscalculated. This is not right. Alright, take that away. Now we have it. This way I will have 4 blocks here between the... Alright, so we will have 8 villagers on this side, 8 villagers on the other side, and in the middle, at the end, on that side, we will have some stairs going to the next level. Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. 2, 3, and 4. That's 2. I hate it when this happens with stone. I need to be careful because this turns back into cobblestone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna leave 1 space here for the door. We're gonna have 1 door there, but we will also have 1 door here. Actually, I'm not sure if we can have a door here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we don't. We cannot place a door here. Yeah, we cannot, because it will interfere with the field, well, with the wheat field that we have inside there. Anyway, not a big problem. Also, another thing that I will do, I will have probably I will probably take advantage of this little hallway, and I will make a little bit of a space over there, and a dark room. Yes, just so that we may have a zombie spawning in there. So we may eventually turn every single villager here into a zombie and then turn him back into a normal villager, so they may be grateful to us and give us great discounts. Because that's how the world works, right? I need to F them up, pretend I help them, and then they will be grateful to us, right? Just like in the real world. Pa-pum. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Da, da, da. Fortunately, since last time until this one, I've been better. You know, I am no longer bleeding as much as I did before. Actually, I've just bled once this last week. Which probably would sound more normal if I were a girl, but being a man, that's not normal. Anyway, it just happened once, and it wasn't that much. It was barely, I could barely call that bleeding. Pa-pum. Da, 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 da. So that's good. That's good. You know, it's not been happening much. So maybe I am better now. Yep. I know I don't need these many torches here, but, you know, being cautious. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hallway. 1. Another one. 2. 3. And one more. And 4. There we go. What? Oh. Oh, yikes. I placed one more. I hate it. I hate it when this happens. Sun is coming down. Alright. No biggie. So we're gonna go like this. That's good enough. 1, 2. Then we get space at 2. Well, let's go like that. Let's assume this is enough to make a nice staircase. I gotta go hit the bed. Ba ba da bam bam. Da da dum 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 dum. Excuse me. Thank you. And off to work again. Alright, now... I did spend quite a few... Let's see if this is enough. Let's see if we can make it with a couple of stacks of stone bricks to cover all these walls. Yeah... Not too confident. Ba-bum. Place those there. Should I give them like little windows? Maybe I should. I mean, you know, you gotta be, you know, they need to have proper living conditions, and having a little window to peer outside is probably the way to go. Ta-ta-ta. Yep, that's better. I mean, I wouldn't live here, but that's better. Mm-hmm. Another one there, another one there, another one there, another one there, there. Maybe this should be the luxurious. Why can't I pronounce it? Wait, luxurious. There you go. The luxurious suites. You know, they will have 2 windows each. Amazing. That's nice. Da 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 da. All right, now we need to place all these walls as well. There we go. All right, that's 1 stack done. All right, then we place these walls over here. Oh, I need to be... Oh no, I can just place them all. I was thinking that if I place all the walls, I will not be able to step on top of them, so that I may place the next set of blocks. But I do have the windows as stepping stones, so it should be fine. All right, we barely got enough stone bricks. Now we will probably need a little bit over 2 stacks of cobblestone, I think. Pa-pa-pum. So we place that there, and there, and there. There, 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 and there. Alright. Can I? Nope. Alright. There we go. Yeah, just to keep with the same style that we have over there. Gotta be consistent. Oh no, I fell. Ha ha ha. How have I survived this much without losing my experience? Again. Ta-ta-ta. All right. Place these here and this here. Ta-ta-ta. Now, after this, I will not be able to go back down. Let's get these here. Actually, let's get the other ones. We will need a little bit of a stack, so that should be enough. All right. There we go. No biggie. Now these walls, all right. Let's just finish with this. All right. Now I do need to be careful not to fall. Okay, that's over there. Careful. So, the other day, the day before yesterday, I believe it was, I was watching an interesting video. It was from a guy called Noxtaku. I think that was his name. I'm not really sure. I just remember that it sounded like otaku. So that's what I can recall. Right, so anyway, a bit of a loud character, but who am I to judge? To each their own. That's besides the point. So the video was about Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls and his overpowered nature. I enjoyed the show quite a bit. Is despite it being a cartoon, you know, like who is to say that I cannot enjoy cartoons, right? Some of them are very good, and I just happen to think that Gravity Falls is one of them. One of those. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about Bill Cipher himself because that's also beside the point. But as I was watching the video, he was talking about how overpowered he was because of his interdimensional nature. And that got me thinking about dimensions themselves, actually. That's what I was thinking about, right? And I think it's interesting, you know, to think about dimensions. I know that proposals regarding the string theory, you know, both the normal string theory and the M-string theory, say that there should be anywhere between 10 to 11 dimensions in the universe, you know? I mean, I highly doubt that the other dimensions are like other planes of existence where we may find other beings, necessarily speaking. I mean, maybe yes, some of them, but I think that it's interesting how everybody thinks of dimensions in different ways, you know? Like, one of the most common things that I hear people agree upon is that the fourth dimension is the dimension of time. But I've always wondered, is time the fourth dimension because it belongs in the fourth dimension, or is time the fourth dimension simply because well, it would be too troublesome to say that the time is from the sixth dimension and, well, the fourth is the next one after the third, so let's just put it there, right? So that's one thing that I was thinking about after watching that video. Totally unrelated, you know, watching a video about cartoons and then suddenly thinking about the nature of the universe. Common stuff, right? Everyday stuff. But anyway, so I started thinking about that. You know, and I do believe that actually it makes a lot of sense that time is in the fourth dimension. It actually does make a lot of sense, because I'm just going to take a brief moment to stop building this to explain my point here. We can use cobblestone for this. You know, let's imagine that we have a dimension 0. Yes, a dimension 0 would be, I don't know, just a point in space. Obviously, this has a lot of, well, in appearance, this has a lot of mass, but let's imagine this is just a point, a singularity. It has no width, no length at all, you know, just a point. But as soon as you start stacking more points together, you know, more and more points, you get a straight line. And that straight line is what we usually visualize as, well, as the first dimension. You know, and the first dimension is just one line. It just has length, it has no height, right? And if you start stacking these one dimensions together, well, then you start getting a plane, right? You start getting like a sheet of paper. I don't want to place more of these blocks, but you get the idea, you know? You get a plane. You get a plane, and, well, that's the second dimension. Now you have length and height, right? Or rather width in this case. Anyway, you have two distance vectors, right? So that's the second dimension. And once you start stacking these second dimensions together on top of each other, right, like so, I'm going to get rid of these ones over here. But once you start stacking them up, or to the side, depending on how you start it, yes, then you get these kind of thing, you know, like cubes or whatever form it is, depending on where you put them. And then you get the third dimension. That makes sense, right? You start stacking dimension zeros, which are the singularities, and you get the first dimension. You start stacking all those first dimensions, and you get the second dimension. You start stacking the second dimensions, and then you get the third dimension over there. Makes a lot of sense, right? You don't need to be like, you don't need a master's degree in mathematics or physics to be able to rationalize that. But then what happens with the fourth dimension? You have already stacked the dimensions in length, width, and height. So how can you stack more of that onto each other? Well, just think of it as in a movie or a video, right? Instead of stacking them throughout space, you stack them throughout time, right? And suddenly you can have this frame over here in one point of time, then it changes a little on the next frame, and maybe you have something like this, I don't know, whatever takes your clock, and that's the second frame, right? And then maybe this is back, and we change it a little in another frame, and you start stacking these different three-dimensional objects through time. Now that makes sense. That's a clever way of stacking the third dimension over itself over and over and over and over, right? So it does make a lot of sense that time is a fourth dimension, I think. Maybe, probably. Makes a lot of sense to me at least, right? So that's interesting. But then that begs the question, if that is how dimensions maybe behave, then how do we proceed from there? If the string theories state that we must have either 10 to 11 dimensions, then how do we keep on stacking the fourth dimension with, well, on top of itself over and over again? That's an interesting one, doesn't it? Isn't it? Let me make another crafting table. I need another crafting table. All right, let's place this here for the time being. That's maybe too much. Let's take some of them away. There we go. A little bit better. All right, that's okay. I overdid it with the spruce planks. Anyway, so how do you start stacking the fourth dimensions together? Well, I think that's very interesting because now we can get into the realm of what people call the multiverse, you know? Why am I trying to pick a wood block? Anyway, there we go. So yeah, the multiverse. And I thought that was very interesting, you know, how that theory that within the other dimensions or other planes of existence, there is another Earth that is just slightly different from ours, and there is an infinite number of other Earths with, you know, different branches regarding, depending on what happened through time, you know, like in maybe one Earth, maybe the outcome from the Great Wars was different. In another branch, maybe we got wiped out by the cocoa virus, right? And in another one, maybe we found the cure quite quickly, you know, maybe. So there's an infinite amount of other universes where different outcomes to pretty much everything happened, right? So I think that would be a great way to explain how to stack time together. You know, time itself may refer not necessarily just to time, but a timeline. You know, because if you think about it, once you start once you start stacking the three dimensions together to get the fourth dimension, in reality, what you're doing is that you're playing a movie. You know, one frame is one position, another frame is another one, and the next frame is another one. So we're talking about frames here, you know? We are talking about frames, as in a movie. But surely, there must be other movies out there. So the fifth dimension is probably where the beginning of the multiverse starts, you know? You know, like where we start to peer into the other movies, the other outcomes from our own universe, right? That's what I feel, at least. It sounds logical. You know, that seems like a nice way to put more of the fourth dimensions together. But then it begs the question: what do we do with the next one? Yes, we already have the fourth dimension, which would be a single timeline for our universe. Then we have the fifth dimension, which is the beginning of the multiverse, right? But then what do we do after that? Hard to tell, right? I figure that the fifth dimension, the beginning of the multiverse, can only probably hold on to so many different outcomes. Let's call that the dimension of possibility. Yes, the fifth dimension, let's call it the dimension of possibility because it tells all the possible outcomes from our universe. Sounds good, right? Makes sense? I hope it makes sense. So yeah, what goes after possibility though? I will probably get that wrong. But I think that because we're talking about possibilities, yes, because we're talking about possibilities, well, surely anything that is not possible cannot be covered by that fifth dimension. And if it is not possible, I would say that it is probably not part of our reality. Which in turn makes me think that up from the sixth dimension onwards, we are probably dealing with the realm of reality itself, you know? Now, what do I mean by that exactly? What I mean by that, I overdid it with the materials. Actually, I can keep on building the second tier already. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some stairs also. A couple of these ones. There we go. So what happens then on the sixth dimension, the dimension of realities? I would think that since we are dealing with something that is beyond the natural laws of our universe, then we are probably talking about a whole different universe now. Yes. The sixth dimension is probably the realm of new universes that we cannot really begin to understand because they probably they probably work with a whole different set of physics laws that do not apply to our universe. That's what I mean when I say that we are talking about the realm of different realities. Yes, let's put some cobblestone here. Let's just put this here. Save a little bit on materials. All right, let's take this out. There we go. Okay, so probably the sixth dimension is the dimension of reality itself. If we were to be able to peer into the sixth dimension, we would probably see other universes with whole different laws of nature. You know, places where maybe gravity doesn't exist, and whatever binds the universe together is something completely different. Maybe in such other universes, other kinds of different life forms exist. You know, here we have carbon-based life, but maybe we have silicon-based life on these other universes. I am not sure that is possible within our own universe. I am not knowledgeable enough regarding the matter. So I don't know if there's someone who's savvy with physics. Maybe you could clear this up for me. I've heard a lot of different opinions on the subject, so I'm really not sure what to think about it. But probably within the sixth dimension, we can start peering into this kind of weird, crazy stuff, you know? Silicon-based life forms, maybe I don't know, maybe Hyrule is within the realm of the sixth dimension somewhere else in another universe. And any video game world for that matter. Maybe Minecraft takes place within the sixth dimension. Who knows? Right? Let's put that there. Alright, going over here. Perfect. But that's interesting, you know? Thinking that there may actually be a way to simply, to explain simply the possibility of something being, well, possible. Who knows? Maybe the Avengers are really out there fighting evil. Just not in our universe, unfortunately. So sorry, Black Widow, but you will not be able to meet me. Such a tragedy. Anyway, But it gets tricky after that, because what could come after the realm of reality itself? After the sixth dimension, how can you fold reality into reality itself? That's an interesting one now, isn't it? Let's place these here before going to bed. Let's put this here as well. Alright. Let's get out. Now this looks nice. It's not the most pretty, but it's nice enough. It will be nicer upstairs, not that, since they will have a wooden floor. But yeah, how do you start folding reality onto reality itself? That's a tricky one. Because reality, well, different reality already states different laws of the universe, right? So on the one hand, on the fifth dimension, we have the different possibilities for our own universe, our own timeline, well, different versions of our own timeline. The sixth dimension is already speaking about, well, a whole different set of rules that will, in its place, hold a different fifth dimension with its own fourth dimensions and 3, 2, and first dimensions as well. You know, it goes scaling down again, but in a whole different path. I think. At least, it sounds logical to me. Does it make sense? I swear I'm not high. Although, maybe that's wrong right now. I am definitely way high here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. But yeah. How can you start stacking? That's where I hit the wall right there. Once I got to the sixth dimension, there's where I hit the wall, because stacking reality on top of each other, that's how would you do that? We're already changing the laws of the universe to explain that. I did not have enough torches. I did not have enough torches. Gonna get some coal to make torches. But yeah, how to get the seventh dimension? That's an interesting question. At least to me. At least to me. I'm not sure how many people would be interested in that kind of matter, that kind of topic. Have we gotten any other? No, we still have 6. What happened? Did I break something? Did I break something? Also, do we have more? Yeah, we do have more little villagers in the making. Perfect. I'm probably gonna leave a window here. I definitely do not have enough stone. Let's go back up, get some stone. But yeah, I still keep on thinking. I've been thinking so hard. What could come after the sixth dimension? What could possibly come afterwards? Oh, I actually had bricks here. I forgot. What could possibly come after the sixth dimension? I don't need these many logs. Let's put that there, I suppose. I don't like seeing that 41 there. 16? Is this the... Ah, okay. 42, there it is. Another stack, another stack. There we go. Another stack. This should be more than enough for the second tier, the second floor. Pa-pa-pa. And I still keep on thinking, and I will keep on thinking, what could come after the 6th dimension? I mean, obviously the 7th, but what does that imply is what I mean. What does the 7th dimension imply? How can we start to imagine the 7th dimension? And mind you, I started from dimension 0, so technically speaking, the 7th dimension is in reality the 8th dimension. So we're almost there. We're almost there, right? If we are actually able to get to the 10th dimension, there we have the 11th dimension from the M-string theory. Or if we get until dimension 9, then then we get to the regular string theory. But yeah, I mean, obviously thinking this way does not explain how it is possible. It does not prove that it is real or not. I am not saying it is that way. I'm not claiming to be any smarter than the physicists out there. I'm actually quite dumb regarding... What? How? Hey, dude, what are you doing here? What? Did I? No? What? How? How exactly did you get out? What? What? I think we know where this is going. Sorry, my man. Nothing personal. Up. Run! Run, little guy. Let us be clear. I do not endorse violence. Outside of video games. Anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, I do not claim to be any smarter. Actually, I'm quite dumber. If I compare myself to actual physicists and stuff like that. Well, people like that. Stuff. How disrespectful of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really appreciate all your hard work. If there's any physicist, mathematician watching in the future, I do respect your work, and I'm really interested in everything you discover. It's actually quite interesting. You know, getting the answers to questions almost nobody asks. Who cares if nobody asks? Who cares if people care more about what dress Kim Kardashian wore? I prefer to get to know a little bit more of the universe, the place that we are at. It's a real shame that we will probably never get to see, as a species, anywhere further from our local galactic group. You know, that's a real shame. With all the expansion of the universe and how we are limited by how fast we can truly go because of, well, mass. Yeah, real sad. But, I mean, if we can at least peer a little bit into theories and mathematically prove that maybe the universe is one way or the other, well, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. You know, being able to even if we don't see it, even if we don't ever see it as a species, being able to firmly say that this is probably more than likely 90% sure this way, that would be awesome. And we would not be able to make those kind of assumptions without scientists. I really wish you guys would get more support than what you get right now. But who knows? Who knows? Human sentiment is changing constantly. Maybe sooner rather than later, we will see a shift on people's opinions regarding the importance of your fields. I really hope so. And for those out there who think that maybe I am, you know, catering to some dumb wishes, just remember that it is scientists who will be able to make hovering skateboards in the future, right? Flying cars and all that stuff. If you don't endorse your local scientists, you will never get a flying car. So it is in your best interest to endorse them as well. Because damn right we want the flying, well, hover skateboards, flying cars, and I don't know, hybrid human cat girls, if that's your thing. I mean, who am I to judge? All of that is possible thanks to science. So endorse your local scientist today. To get more information about that, you make your research on the internet, because I don't know how. Ta-ta-ta. Anyway, what was I doing? I need to place this cobblestone. Ta-tum. 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 And throughout this whole episode and throughout the whole next week, I will keep on thinking, how the hell can we fold the sixth dimension within more sixth dimension? I rigged up. I fell. I fell. Going back up. Oh, it's nighttime. Going back down. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I should probably call this island Cat Island, or something regarding cats, because we really do have a lot of cats everywhere. We really do. And just as I peer down there, there are no cats. Huh. Anyway. Oh yeah, I should also put hoppers there. I certainly have the iron now. I'm losing too many items there. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Let's just quickly address the situation with the mob farm. You know, let's see. Okay, I don't have space for that. Rotten flesh, there we go. Bones and arrows, arrows. Gunpowder, gunpowder. String here, bones here. All right, so we have 4. That's, I'm not confident they stay within these 4 blocks, so maybe I should extend a little bit further. So 16. I need 16 hoppers. All right. All right. Do we have enough wood to make 16 chests? We do. We do. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 16. Perfect. How much iron would that be? 16. So 6 times 5, that's 30. 10 times 5, that's 50. So we need 80. 80 iron ingots. What? How? What? How? Where did this rotten flesh come from? What? It should not be possible for zombies to spawn here. How? Anyway. So 64 plus 16 should be 80. All right. Oh yeah, I should really make more chests, actually. Let's start with the 13 hoppers. There we go. Alright. Chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that should be enough. And now I remove... Whoa! It always scares me. It always. It will never stop scaring me. Let's remove this one, this. Let's hope a spider doesn't fall, because then it will probably save itself. Alright. Sorry about that. At least it's not the chronic coughing that I had before. Let's put that there, there, there. I know this is not practical, but anyways, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna put this there, there, there. I suppose I could go there, there, you know, there, there, and there. Okay, and I don't know, there. Whoa! How did you survive, little guy? Where did you spawn from? Come on. Okay, we have a situation here. It should not be possible. It should not be possible. How did that happen? Did it spawn up there? Did it spawn up there? I don't know. Down here? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, let's put that one there, and that one there. There we go. And now, pa-pum, 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 and pa-pum. This will be highly unpractical, but I don't care. I will at least be able to not worry about the items anymore. At least for a while. Every now and then I will come and empty these chests. Anyway. There we go. Perfect. Gunpowder. I don't have any string. Bones and arrows, bones, extra arrows, no. Alright, and that's that. Quick and easy fix. A bit of an overkill with the hoppers maybe, but I don't care. I don't care. That's a cat. Cat. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I had more slabs here. And stairs. Silly me. Alright. Yeah, I think I still have enough stuff. Alright. Can I sleep? Is it already nighttime? It is. It is nighttime. Anyway. So like I was saying, I will probably keep on thinking about what comes after the 6th dimension or the whole week. And probably at least a couple more weeks afterwards, at least until I get tired of it. Because I'm not sure... Whoa, somebody's having the sexy time down there. But anyways, if you happen to be as interested as I am in this matter of dimensions, be sure to endorse your local scientists, right? And also be sure to press that subscribe button if you are interested in dimensions just like me. You know, prove me that there is someone else out there that is just as interested in this as me. There's probably a lot of people and they will not press the button, but who cares? Defy the odds. Defy the odds. Maybe in this multiverse, maybe in this one, you actually decide to press that button and the like button as well. Who knows? Defy the odds. Anyway, enough of that. Ta-ta-tum. Ta-tum. 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 Bam. And just until here, because I want to be able to get back up if I fall down. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, it kind of makes you sad, doesn't it? Thinking that there's so much universe out there that we will never be able to see as a species. We don't even need to talk about being immortals or not to be able to have the time to do it. It is just physically, well, as far as I know, it is physically impossible for us. And the whole culprit is mass itself. Mass will never allow us to travel further than our local galaxy group. And that's really sad, you know? No matter how much diet we go through, we will never be able to reach the speeds necessary to outdo? Is that the word I'm looking for? Outperform the universe's speed. Expansion speed. Yeah, and that's sad. That is sad. But on the bright side, well, we will eventually be close enough to Andromeda to fly to and from it. So that's something. I'm not really sure what to expect from Milkdromeda once our galaxies fuse. But I will probably not be alive by that time. Although, if scientists are to be believed, we may be able to expand our lifespans sooner than we might expect. I mean, not like this year nor the next one. We're talking about at least a couple decades, and that's just to expand our lifespans, not really becoming immortal. So I don't really know what to believe anymore. You know, like with each passing year, scientists start sounding a little bit more like science fiction. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That just means that we are actually making progress as a species. When the people who are usually very grounded in reality start talking about things that seem to come out from the movies, then you can be sure that maybe it is possible then. Because I don't see it. I don't see how people who have always been like very realistic is the word, I suppose. Very real regarding what is possible or not. I don't see those kind of people suddenly start talking about, I don't know, well, like in this last example, expanding your lifespan just out of the blue without any real evidence to support it, you know? I unfortunately do not understand most of the mumbo jumbo, but I think we can trust them. If they are confident it's possible within a few decades, then maybe it is. However, there's a lot of scientists out there. There are also scientists who think it's impossible. So I don't know. Maybe they are the conservative ones. Maybe they are the ones, you know. But we gotta keep something in mind. We gotta keep something in mind. Einstein did not believe in quantum physics. You know, or at least that's what I understand. Maybe I may be wrong, but from what I understand, Einstein didn't like quantum physics. He didn't believe in them and whatnot. And well, here we are, trying to make quantum computers. So who's to say? Who is to say? Right? How many blocks do I need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I just keep 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. All right. So yeah, even the most conservative physicists, they may be wrong. They may be wrong. You know, those who oppose these groundbreaking ideas. But that's a huge maybe, though. That's a huge maybe. That's a huge maybe. Yes, just because Einstein didn't like quantum physics and felt that it was whole mumbo jumbo, and it turned out to be more real than what he would like it to be, it doesn't mean that it will always be the case. So who knows? Maybe we will be able to expand our lifespans, maybe we won't. Only time will tell. I really do hope we do get to expand our lifespans, though. I really hope. I messed up with that one. All right. And okay. Place another one here. Oh, gee, I messed up. I needed some stairs. Okay, I need to go back to the house in a moment. Honestly, that's actually very interesting as well. They're expanding your lifespan. I wonder what would be the ideal lifespan. You know, like, at first thought, being immortal sounds very, very enticing. But at the same time, being immortal means that you will obviously see a lot of people die unless everybody is immortal. And we will probably see the time when our Earth gets consumed by the sun and, well, the eventual possible death of the universe. So, is that really something we would want? I don't think so. I am just not prepared to think about death. But what would be a good lifespan? 200 years? 300? I have been there 3,000 years ago, Gandalf. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Everything looks good. I could make more stairs with these logs, but I already have spare stairs back in the house, so that would be irresponsible of me. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Still thinking about that 6th dimension. Well, the 7th. I needed 8. Oh, it's already nighttime. Cat. I should probably make a cat statue somewhere. What the? I missed those stairs completely. Oh, there it is. Now it is not broken. I just needed more villagers? Is that it? Alright. Hey, buddy. When you feel like it, be sure to get down here with your buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have the same... they kind of miss you. Well, they don't really miss you. They want to meet you. They want to meet you. Why did I get up here? That's totally wrong. Up. Okay, how is it looking? All right. It actually looks like an apartment complex, you know? Like everything's uniform, void of life, no happiness. Yep, that's an apartment complex, all right. And we place this here and here. Here and here. Now we place some slabs. Here, 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 and here. There we go. Oh yeah, did I put... Uh-huh. Alright. There we go. Alright, and here and here. Here and here. And we're getting there. We are getting there. I will probably place... Oh, not this one. This, that. Yeah. Here, I will probably have eight toolsmiths. Yes. 8 toolsmiths or... Yeah, I think the toolsmiths are the easier to make. Yeah, probably. Just so that I can sell a lot of iron at the same time. And on this side, I will... I don't know, masons? Maybe? Masons? Just so I could get more material easily. Oh, I don't need to cover anything. That's good. I will just probably do this here, so it may look a little bit better. Just a little bit. There we go. It should not interfere, right? Nope, it doesn't. Good. Actually, let's place it here as well. That's better. A little bit more aesthetic. Alright, and thus we have to do that here as well. Yep, that's just a little bit better. Well, we actually have more stone. We can continue. Ba-bum. And we continue. Ba, 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 ba. What could be beyond the 6th dimension? I wonder. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, by the way, if you wonder why I'm leaving all this space, I'm not sure I said it, but I will give a bet to every single villager. If I get elected president of Skyblock, I will make sure every villager gets their bet. And they will have a free apartment with 1 window each. You know? This is gonna be like one of those cozy, and very, very wide Japanese apartments. You know? Where you have everything you want. You have 1 big room with a bed and a window, and what else would you want? Like really, what else do you want? Toilets? You don't need those. Da, 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 da. Da, da. By the way, I am aware that the Japanese apartments do have toilets. I am aware they do have them. But these apartment complexes don't need any toilets. Let's be real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like you being that way. There, better. How many else? Okay. How many more? We can place 2 there. We can place 1 here and 1 here. Yeah, sure. This is overkill for this version of the game, but well, who cares? No, don't go back up. No, they want to meet you. They are all bachelorettes, you know? Are you a bachelorette too? Is that why you don't want to go there? It's really hard to tell. So... Wow, I actually do have enough stone. That's amazing. Okay, let's continue. I should not have placed this one. There we go. Did I place one here? No, I did not. Okay, I'm doing things right. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. I know that this is looking very, very, very generic and void of life, but I'm actually liking how this is turning out. I want to see it from the outside. Again. Like one... Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's nice. You know? Once we start placing some few decorations here and there, I'm sure it will look fine, just fine. They will have no doors though. That's a bit of a sacrifice we all have to make. They will have no doors. They will have just a bed, 1 block of space, and their trade block. And something to stop them from going outwards and reaching the police. Anyway. I should not have placed this here. That I will see if maybe once I go off stream, take myself the time to fill at least the 8 slots that I want for the tool makers. You know, I mean, you have already seen the process. You know, I just wait for the kids to grow up. I wait until it's nighttime, just like now I need to go back to my bed. And I just guide them with beds until they are where I want them to be. So it's not a big deal. It's not like you will be missing that much. If you don't know what I did, you can watch my previous video, my previous session where I built the iron farm. That clearly shows the process of how I did it, or how I do it rather. So I will probably just save you the trouble of seeing that. There we go. I also should tried to decorate my house a little bit. I wonder if I have enough... I don't think I have the right materials to properly decorate. Look at that. You know what? Actually, that looks kind of nice. Maybe once I finish the building, I will leave something like that at the very top. You know, castle-like, very castle-like. Yeah, looks nice. Maybe not exactly like that. Maybe something different with stairs, because everybody loves stairs. You know, stairs. If you don't use them, you are not a builder. You're not a Minecraft builder if you don't use stairs for everything. You know, you want to make an apartment? Stairs. You want to make an iron farm? Stairs. You want to make a pumpkin farm? Stairs. You want to make a villager farm? You got it. Stairs. No, but really, people do abuse using stairs sometimes. I don't know why. I mean, sure, they are a great block and everything, but come on. Ba, 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 bam. I am not sure if I will go to the trouble of converting every single villager in the apartment complex into a zombie and then back into a villager again. I will do it for the tool makers, the ones I will be selling my iron to, because selling 4 iron for just 1 emerald, that's no. But the other ones, the masons, the enchanters, the cleric, etc. I don't think I will get into the trouble. I also don't know how many villagers I will need. Maybe I'm already overkilling it. Like, this is the 3rd floor, right? This is the 3rd one? I think it is the 3rd one. Anyway. Oh, I don't have enough cobblestone, though. Okay. Back down. All right. That's better. All right, we'll get some cobblestone. It will not take that much time. Bum, 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 bum. Sometimes the lava gets out of sync, but usually I can just go cross. You see, even if I lose several of them, very quickly you get what you need. I still want to make a redstone cobblestone generator, but honestly, I don't really need it. So let's start making everything into planks already. All right. Ba 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 bam. And speaking about the universe, I'm not gonna go to dimensions again, though I still wonder what may be in the 7th dimension. But speaking about the universe itself, I don't get it how there is people out there who think aliens don't exist. You know, I find it very hard to believe. I mean, I think it's fair to say that we have never been visited by them. I think that is fair. That's a fair assumption. Sure, there's the History Channel and their ancient astronauts theory and whatnot. Yeah, aliens! The pyramids, they are awesome. Aliens! Oh, but what about King Ramses? Aliens! You know, those kind of people, sure, they exist. But... And you have the right to believe what you want. I mean, maybe aliens did interfere with human history. I don't know. Personally, I don't think so. But, you know, but the notion of aliens existing at all, I think that's the universe is really, really big to be having those kind of thoughts, you know? Like, how come just because you took a spoon of water out of the ocean and you see no shark inside the water, that does not mean sharks don't exist now, don't they? So, I think it's pretty much the same with aliens. Just because we got to see a bit of it and have not found any aliens, that is not enough proof of them not existing, you know? Like, it should be obvious. I mean, because, I don't know, I think... I don't know. I think it is actually much more terrifying if aliens didn't exist. You know? The universe being as big as it is. Us clearly not capable ever, regardless of what technology we have, we will never be able to see the universe at its fullest. We will never visit the farthest places of the universe at all, ever, unless we magically find a way to create wormholes that would allow us to travel, well, pretty much anywhere. Unless that kind of thing is possible, we will never get to see the whole universe. We will never see even a fraction of it. What's the point of being so big just to house us? You know? Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense to me. That's just cruel. Like, literally, that's just cruel. And it's scary as well. And the thing is that the scary thing about there not being aliens out there is not that we are alone, but having such a big universe just for ourselves. It begs the question if it was not maybe made for us to begin with. And if it was made for us, then the simulation theory kind of starts making sense now, doesn't it? I personally don't want to believe that we are living in a simulation, though it would make no difference at the end of the day. At least not in my personal life, it will make no difference, but it would be scary to think that some other race, some other being has so much control, you know, like us playing video games, you know. Sure, we have our pretty games, you know, but at the end of the day, once I finish my stream, I just turn off the game, I turn off the server, and those villagers down there, they just cease to exist. And if I decide to never turn on this server again someday, they will just cease to be, and they will never know better. They will never know. And that could be us. If we were alone in the universe, that could be us. You know, because makes no sense. Makes no sense we are alone in the universe. That makes no sense. And if we were, then this is probably a simulation. Either that or we are a very, very, very odd singularity. Oh my god, okay, I got scared by that. Thinking about existential dread of the universe, and then you get attacked by a skeleton and his bow. Okay, that scared me. Unnecessarily, but that scared me.
Anyway, as I was saying, yes.
It would be terrifying. Terrifying to think that some other being, or race rather, would have so much control over whether we exist or not. Just like we do with video games. Did I finish placing these? No, I did not. So, I choose to believe that there are aliens out there. You know, they may be far. Yeah, we may never be able to contact them. We may never be able to find proof that they exist. But I would like to believe, I choose to believe that they exist somewhere out there, and at least some of them may have the same kind of worries, curiosity that I do, that some of us do. You know, maybe they look up to the night sky and they wonder as well whether other beings like them exist at all. Maybe they also have their own history channel telling them that the ancient astronauts helped them build their civilization. I don't know. That would be fun. You know? You know, the aliens watching their own version of History Channel. You know, like, oh, we have the, I don't know, Omicron structure. You know, no, that's not a good name given the times. We have the Omega structure, right? We probably would not be able to build such a thing. It's obviously because of humans. That would be fun. Yeah. But anyway. Let's get this much. Alright. Sounds about right. I think that's more than what I need, but yeah. Stairs. Before I get back up there, I should go for stairs. And more coal as well. I can get it once I get back down. There we go. Okay. I mean, and regarding the aliens, I know that my opinion is not really groundbreaking or anything. Like, there's a lot of people who would agree with me that the universe is just too big to be just for us. You know, there's a lot of people. You don't need to study anything at all to be able to think or imagine that. You know? Like, it's just, you know, basic. Like, I don't say I'm not I just gotta say, that doesn't mean that if you haven't had that thought before, that you are dumb or anything like that. I'm not saying that, right? I am aware that people have their own lives, and in most cases, I did not get the coal to make more torches. And in most cases, they are already busy enough trying to live their lives, to make it through the day. So they don't really have the time to be thinking about this kind of stuff, you know. To be able to think of this kind of stuff is actually, I do consider that this a privilege, you know. If you have the time to be thinking about this stuff without it being your field of expertise, your whatever you want to call it, you are privileged in a way. You know, if you have the time to be worrying about this kind of stuff that will never affect your life, even if you don't have the most money, if you're not rich or whatever, you are still privileged in a way. And that's good. That's good. I think people should be able to have their time to think about this kind of stuff. But if you don't, well, that's just how it is. Society, our world, it's not made for us to have free time. So, yeah, if you have never thought about this kind of thing, maybe you either don't care or you don't have the time to be thinking about it. Either way, that's okay. All right, there we go. And pop. Almost there, almost there. I guess I'm just gonna try and make a couple more stories of this. Yeah, one more floor and another one, just so that it may actually come out on top of a platform, the upper platform. Oh, I actually need to see how this looks from down there. What? It's only 3 stories high? I could swear I was on the 5th one already. Anyway. Oh! And there we go. And why? Oh no, it's slabs. It's double slabs. Was I supposed to place a slab there? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. I feel like I made a mistake. I don't know why. Just... Yep. Yep. Okay. No, everything's cool. Oh, but I'm missing the slabs here. There we go. Better. If you ever encounter an alien, what do you guys think would be the best thing to say? You know, what would you say? What would you ask to an alien if you were ever in front of one? Let's imagine that you both get transported to a different place, you know? Like, it's not like they came to visit us, nor we went to visit them, you know? Like, I don't know, something crazy happened and you ended up in a place where an alien is there, and somehow you understand each other. Somehow. What would you make of that? What would you do? What would you say, you know? I mean, besides the obvious, what are we doing here? Am I going to die? You know, besides the obvious ones, like let's assume that's settled. You know, you're in a safe place and nothing bad is gonna happen. You're gonna return home eventually, like I don't know, in a couple of hours maybe. Let's assume that that you are safe. You know you are safe, and that you will be getting back to your home. What would you say? What would you exchange? What kind of things would you exchange? Information? I don't know. I think that's difficult, you know, to decide what would be important enough to share, to ask. Like, what would you really? Do you like ice cream? No, ice cream melts our throats and stomach. We would die. Oh, sorry. But do you like anime? I think that I know it's not important, but I think that one thing that I would ask them is if they understand or have the concept of pets. You know? Like, I'm curious. I know that in the animal kingdom, there are other animals who have found ways to use other animals for their means, but more like pets, they are like they tame other animals. But us humans, we have pets, you know? And oh boy, sometimes we get the weirdest ones, you know? And I'm not talking about Toby, the special dog from the neighbor. I'm talking like we really some people really pick some strange animals as pets. I wonder if aliens have that concept of pets, and what would their opinion about them be? Would they treat that as slavery of some sort? Maybe some kind of hostage situation with Stockholm syndrome? It does kind of feel that way, actually. Like, it actually is in some households it is like that. There are people who don't treat their pets right, yet the pets they really care for their owners. So I guess it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that having a pet is kind of similar to being a hostage with Stockholm syndrome. I wouldn't hold it against the aliens if they thought that. Wow. Just two more floors. Ah, wasting stone. Wait. Is it wasted though? 1, 2. Yes, it is wasted. Ah. All right. Carefully place each block. Ba 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 bo 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 ba bo bo ba ba ba. Huh. I obviously no longer have enough materials to finish with this floor. Cha-cha, bum. And I don't really have any more cobblestone either. I would have to mine. And 1 and a 2. That's that. Okay, we cannot continue. We finished 3 floors. Let's see how that looks. Careful, don't fall. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Considering that I wasn't being worried with how it would look, it's not too bad. I like it. It has potential. It has potential. It can look pretty. I'm sure it can. I'm not sure if I have the ability to make it look pretty, though, but it certainly can look pretty. I am sure of it. Anyway, since it is time for me to get more materials, and I will spend I would say I would spend some time here doing this with the cobblestone generator and seeing that I don't have the answers to the 7th dimension and whether aliens exist or not, I think that probably this is a good time to end the stream for today. I will come back tomorrow, however, I promise I will do so. I know, I wasn't consistent last week. I am sorry about that. Maybe not many people care about it, but I'm really sorry about it. Yes, you know, stuff. I will not try to defend myself. Anyway, if you happen to enjoy the time that I spent building that thing back there, and maybe what I was talking about, consider subscribing, leaving a like, telling your friends, your mama, your papa, your colleagues, whatever, you know, whoever you want, if you want. I would really appreciate it. But until then, well, ta-ta. Goodbye. Have a nice weekend.